This engagement was actually not closed by me. It was closed by my colleague, Chrissy. She's based in the Dubai office. And she asked me to project manage the engagement. So after she spoke with the client and the client agreed to proceed with the engagement and provided all the documents and signed our engagement letter and paid our fees, then I took over the engagement from Chrissy. I think because basically we are closer to New Zealand, being in Malaysia, and Chrissy is based in Dubai office. So due to the proximity and the time difference, I think she preferred that it be handled from the Southeast Asia office. So I took over the engagement and I helped the client to register the entity. And then once that was done, we proceeded with the corporate bank account opening, which was also completed within, I think, about 2 months, 2 or 3 months, because there was a little bit of a delay from the client side. But yeah, so we have completed that engagement and the client was very happy with it. For New Zealand, first of all, it's very easy to set up and straightforward if you know how to do it, if you know what you're doing, if you engage the right people to do it. The process will take less than a week to register a company. So that's the first advantage. The second advantage is New Zealand, you only need one director and one shareholder to register a company. You also there's no share capital requirement. There's no stipulated share capital requirement for registering an entity in New Zealand. And the last advantage is that a company can be entirely foreign owned. So you do not need a local shareholder to set up a New Zealand company. Yeah, sure. So we will need from our client, all the directors and shareholders must provide us their due diligence documents, which include notarized passport copies, latest proof of address, and updated curriculum vitae. Then we will need from their existing businesses, we'll need the certificate of incorporation, memorandum and articles of association. We will need like latest tax return documents. Usually we will provide our client with a checklist of documents that we need them to provide to us. And if there's any document that they're unable to provide, we will discuss with them what alternatives they can offer us. So first of all, registering the entity, once all the documents are provided, of course, and the forms to register the company have been signed by all the directors, I'll proceed to lodge the registration with the New Zealand Companies Registry. And I will then generate a form for the directors to sign. This is a consent form that must be signed by both directors or all the directors if there are more than two. Once these are signed, I lodge them with the company's registry, and the company basically will have been registered. And once the registration is done, we cannot proceed with the registration for tax until the bank account is open, because the tax authority in New Zealand requires the bank account details. So first we'll have to open the bank account, then we register the company for tax. Well, there's actually just one thing that they need to know is that they need a local resident director in New Zealand to set up the entity. So if our client doesn't have a director or someone they can appoint as a director based in New Zealand or in Australia, then our company will provide one for them. But that is the main thing that the clients need to know. The only other thing is what I have already mentioned, which is that the tax registration cannot be completed until the bank account is open. Yes, of course. As usual, we welcome any questions and any comments in our comments section in the description box. If you like this kind of videos, please like and share. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Also, you can interact with us in all our social media platforms. which will all be linked in the description box below, or you can visit our website, www.healyconsultants.com, for more information. Thank you.